I chose the King's Inns in particular because both the diploma course and the degree course are taught by practising members of the bar, and I thought that this would bring a practical application to my understanding of the law, and indeed this proved to be the case. In addition, I was attracted to the Barrister at Law degree course because at the end of it I would have a professional qualification to my name. I've learned a great deal here in the King's Inns, not least the core legal subjects that you need while practising law in Ireland. It certainly influenced the way that I think, the way that I write, and some people have told me it's enhanced my ability to argue and negotiate. And while these are a very useful skill set at home, they've also proven invaluable to me in my day-to-day work in the prison service. Both courses have been of huge benefit to me in my career. I was promoted to assistant principal officer in the prison service after being called to the bar, and I'm currently working in the Legal and Professional Standards Office in the Irish Prison Service. I look after employment law cases, employment law claims, personal injury claims, with an eye to limiting the state's exposure in such matters. I frequently attend Rights Commissioner hearings, Employment Appeals Tribunals, Equality Tribunals and Court, and I liaise on an ongoing basis with the Chief State Solicitor's Office as well as the Attorney General's Office. In 2010, I was selected by the Department of Justice to go on secondment to the Department of Justice in Canada. The Department of Justice in Canada is more equivalent to the Attorney General's Office here, and I know I certainly couldn't have been selected for that opportunity if I hadn't the qualification of barrister behind me. While studying at the King's Inns, I met a range of different people, several of whom I count among my good friends today. There was great camaraderie and collegiality in the Inns. As a class, we engaged well together, and it very much became a shared experience to study and to dine at the Inns. Dining is a tradition particular to the King's Inns, and it's an exceptionally enjoyable experience, and is one of the many opportunities that you would have to meet others in the legal field. In fact, this should in no way influence anyone's decision to study at the King's Inns, I went on to meet my husband here in the King's Inns, and we had our wedding reception in this very hall. People, in my view, with diverse career plans study at the King's Inns, and while many of my colleagues went on to practice at the bar, many others, like myself, use their qualifications to become successful or more successful in companies, the media, the civil service and politics. As I've already said, I knew from the outset that I didn't want to practice at the bar, but the qualifications that I've gained here have proved invaluable to me in my career progression. To conclude, I cannot recommend highly enough, and I would mirror what Frank had said, I cannot recommend highly enough studying here in the King's Inns for those with an interest in the law, for those who are interested in career progression, and for those that wish to go and practice at the bar. It was a fantastic experience for me and has opened many, many doors for me along the years. I really benefited from my time here, both professionally and personally, and I continue to return here time and time again, as can be seen from this evening. I also dine here on occasion, and I completed the advanced diploma in legislative drafting in 2012. So once you complete the course, please don't feel that your association with the Inns is at an end, because I'm evidence to the fact that it doesn't end there. Thank you very much for your time this evening.